So I knew it would happen. We'd have to fix the supercar at some point. Unreliable. Got invited by Rob Ferretti on one of his adventure drives.
For those of you not familiar with my other company, I started a company called Adventure Drive.
And we drive the GTO between his Porsches and Ferraris. It's just kind of, it's funny just even saying that. Okay, we're gonna do a quick little tune-up on the GTO, change the oil again. Check tire pressures. I already moved the seat back a little bit. Before the seat was a lot closer, moved it back about 2 inches. I had a small leak on the valve cover and on the governor on the transmission, fixed that, and then loaded up in the trailer. I'm going to float the car down to South Carolina. Andy's gonna be joining me on this trip, and then from South Carolina, we'll be driving this to at least Orlando, maybe to Miami, and then back to South Carolina. From there, I'll float it home. Andy's gonna fly home from Orlando. But the car's been doing great. Been driving it pretty steady all summer. I don't know how many tanks of fuel we've gone through. I kind of want to forget about that. I drive it all the way there, but the weather's pretty crappy here, and the truck is still a little bit more fuel efficient, even pulling the trailer. So we're gonna load up the trunk with some random tools just in case, but we probably already have 2,000 kilometers on it, something like that. I'm gonna change oil on my truck, make sure that we make it to South Carolina, and away we go. So we are in South Carolina. People are getting arrested, and we made it, but not without some bad news. Straps let go on the back and the car rolled forward, and we did some damage because it hit the hitch or the winch. So that, guess who is going to have every picture taken with me on the hood of the car, just posing on the car. So here's what happened with the straps. Never had this before, but the straps pulled right through the linkage. It was locked. It was closed the way that it was supposed to, but going through Pennsylvania just kept yanking and actually pulled the strap right through, and that's what caused the GTO to slide forward and hit the hitch. Whether these are too slippery, like they do feel slippery, I don't know. All my other straps, good 2 turns around, and they stayed put. These straps, the Ericsson, they're good for 1,650 pounds each. So I've got 4 of them and they slid through. So very disappointing. That's gonna cost me another couple $1,000 for a hood and another paint job. It sucks, but what can you do? Body shop needs work too.
Look at that lineup of cars. One of these things are not like the others. There's Rich, 1967 GTO.
We're the Canadians. All right, we're in Wormslow Park in Savannah. Awesome trees, beautiful little drive. And it's still surreal that we're doing this. Like, super cool car guys. They're all appreciating the car. We're the slowest in the bunch because I really need that overdrive, but it is what it is. We're gonna pull this transmission out and either put the gear benders in or put in like a 200 R4, and we'll take care of that this winter, just to make it that much nicer of a cruiser.
I used to race back here in high school. That tree up there is a 1/4 mile.
What's the price tag on one of those?
More than you can afford, pal. Hold on. I had to put it in neutral first, otherwise I would have lurched forward. All right, let me go pull up.
Gravel and all the cars going.
Alright, now pass them all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was our only opportunity for the whole weekend of that shot.
We got a decision to make. The GTO is a 3-speed, so it's direct drive in 3rd gear. We can keep up with just a little bit, but if we rev up too high, then it seems to be that it gets a little hot. If we're running for like 3,500 RPM for too long, then I'm gonna start pushing oil out the rear main seal, which is not great. So kind of need an overdrive. So we might look for an overdrive, maybe put in a transmission, but I don't know if that's a good idea because this is turning into too much like Power Tour. So Eddie's on the fence. We're gonna see, hop on Facebook for a little bit. I think maybe, regardless, it's gonna get an overdrive at some point, but we're by the end, in a 3-hour trip, we're like 30 to 40 minutes behind the rest of the group, and we have to fill up more in gas, so that adds more time. So what we're at, we are in St. Augustine, and tomorrow we're gonna check out NASA. Unbelievable.
That we see a lot more muscle cars.
There's zero muscle cars in Florida.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like any. New Mustangs and Chargers and Camaros and stuff, but nothing old. I don't get it. Can't even get the whole thing in a shot. It's unbelievable. Wow. And all of a sudden we're at Disney. We're not 4 hours late. We're probably an hour and a bit.
Yeah.
I think the other guys took a toll road. We took the normal road. Crappy weather, a couple accidents. Yeah, that's what it is. You gonna fit?
Oh yeah.
It's like made for it. I got on cop.
Permits for it, or they just do it anyway? Do it anyway. I mean, they just street race down there because these roads that parallel the highway go for miles.
R8 versus R8? What are we doing? I'm not lining up with you. I drive a hybrid. Yeah, here. Sure, let's go. Yeah, okay. Fucking pedals to the floor. Yeah, that went over real well.
You just made me lose another bet.
What'd you lose?
20 bucks. I said his car was faster.
The males will eat their kids right out of the egg from day one.
They still taste like chicken.
Yep.
Like we're in Miami, we saw this warehouse that had a good 50 cars, classic cars inside, so we're gonna try and hunt that down for a little bit. Alright, check this place out. Maybe we can trade for the Porsche to try to keep up with the big boys with this. Only 22,500. Everything is for sale. Got ourselves a Woody. That looks super cool. Sorry if the lighting sucks. Studebaker. I want the Colombo car. I think that was a Peugeot. Stefan should just buy that. Corvette Alley. That thing looks pretty cool. No idea what it is. Homemade? Stainless? Yeah. Look at that. They're all homemade. And it just keeps going. What is it? What is it, internet?
Oh,
It does look like a T-Bird.
yeah.
Like a 95 T-Bird.
Yeah.
With the front end off of like a 30s.
Yeah, 1990 Thunderbird.
Yeah. Ah.
Bird in a bag, it's called.
They were in the bag when they built this bird. Was it bad that I like this the most?
How was the drive, Rich?
No, not bad. We blew a fan belt. No big deal.
Where's the belts are touching each other?
The belts aren't touching each other.
Okay, Tony's just asking.
A little bit of torrential rain. That kind of sucked. I should fix the wipers. But GTO's a hit. Now we're here. This hotel room is a little bit damp. It smells like perfume. It's in my mouth. Oh, hands are dirty again. That's good. So I'm getting my feet dirty.
That's good.
starting to go through withdrawal.
Maybe when we're out tonight, I'll just run to Home Depot real quick and just lay some of these tiles back. I think they'd appreciate that.
Miami.
You're from around here?
This is my ride.
All right, so this is Rich. He honestly got asked to fix a flat.
Oh,
nice. So what happened over there?
So I was on the track and I noticed that somehow my tire pressure kept going down on one tire. Figured it wasn't by the grace of God.
Hold behind the Audi, I'll tell you when it's on.
Okay.
Keep going.
Nice.
Canadian working on a German car for Russia.
So what they pick up at the service center?
Like the worst plug. Okay.
What was the last tire that you plugged?
Lawnmower. Hey Rich, when was the last time you worked on a 918? Okay, so normally we'd put glue on the patch and on the tool to oval it out. This is a big freaking bolt. Hopefully I can do it with just one plug.
I mean, worst case scenario, you put the bolt back in.
Yeah, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Onboard air doesn't come on automatically, does it?
Did it take?
Success. Now for the $8,000 bill.
That's it. I don't know, eh? I don't think it's gonna work, eh?
Yeah, it's gonna hold?
She's passed.
That's a lot.
It went really good, actually. It's halfway in. That's got like the boss guarantee.
Really?
Thank you.
Call for warranty.
We use a fishing lure to plug a tire before. That works pretty good.
Wow, that is sharp.
Alright, so we're on our way home. We took the A1A, which is super scenic. Having a great time on this one, just 55 miles an hour, which is perfect. So we were gonna go pick up this Bronco. Been talking to him since yesterday morning, I think. Told him we'd be by Sunday afternoon. Told him this morning that cash in hand, as long as he's got a title. We were about half hour out, and he decided that, or he told us that it was sold. So it is what it is. Now we've got some money in our pockets that we feel like burning. So we're looking around, kind of scoping out if there's some nice clean bodies for sale. K5s, Blazers, Broncos, stuff like that. Tires are pretty weather cracked. Rockers are nice. We're just starting to get the little rust here and there, but the floor looks good. The rockers look good. It's been under oiled like the GTO. I like it. The other guy just left. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
He couldn't get it running, so he just left because he couldn't get it running. So
That's a challenge.
it's a challenge. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, let's do this. leaking at the rear diff, I believe.
Yeah. All right. Back seat looks good. It has cup holders.
Rockers back here. Little hole.
Oh yeah.
Just starting right there.
Oh shoot, yeah. That's weird. That's a weird spot.
Must be like a drip point or something.
Yeah.
There's nothing else really. I think.
Because underneath it's still good. So
Yeah.
that's nice in the door. We can weld that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop. Oh, there's a little spot here. Yeah. So there must be something dripping there. And there's just one soft spot here.
So you thought it might be a little bit cleaner, but.
Yeah. Because like we've been hanging out with the wrong crowd. Our standards has gone up. Yeah.
Is this a 5?
5.8.
5.8.
That's a big engine.
It's got a marine battery. So far, every repair on this trip has been under 20 minutes.
Are you timing me? Our alternator quit on us, and I think it was getting tight, which burnt off a belt already. So we burnt one belt off, and then it just quit charging altogether. So we had to put another alternator on the car, but not a big deal at all.
Can I see if maybe we can push this to the shade?
Yeah, we could do that.
I don't know.
But
I'll wait to get it going.
Seconds. It's definitely missing. See that? Like the way it's bouncing?
Rocking.
Then it'll smooth out, but
out already. Oh no, not at idle. Want me to rev it?
nope. See if we can touch the exhaust manifold, see if it's missing on certain ones. But that's gonna run like a bag. Like that's not gonna run good at all. That one's warm. That one's warm. That one's warm. That one's cold. No, that one's hot. Oh my freaking hot. That's hot. That one's like lukewarm. That one's hot. That one's hot. So I think it's this cylinder. This one right here. I bet it'll sound the exact same. You want to check the oil now?
Yeah. What caused it to be soaked in oil?
Oh, the engine's hurt.
Oh.
The entire dash is dead. I can't see oil. Just fire it up again. I want to just see.
How much spark you're getting?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's got spark. Okay, so engine is hurt a little bit. Let's check the fuses. Let's see if we can get some. Let me fire it up again. This engine is hurt pretty good. We need it to last at least an hour and a half to get to our trailer, and I don't think it's even going to do that. There's no oil in the engine. I don't see any antifreeze in here. The coolant reservoir is empty, so I think the engine's hurt pretty good. I think we're gonna have to let this one pass. A little bit of rust on the windshield. All on the top there. The rat support is rotten, so I think we're gonna have to let this one go. Ah, that's too bad, but that's okay. It does make for an easier trip for the rest of us. Okay, so we're back. We got the GTO properly tied down with some good straps. Now, we came in with the truck and trailer and we had to leave. We had to put our ticket in. We're gonna try this. We came in with a new ticket with the GTO. Didn't hear it from me, but it cost us $3 to park here last time. We've had it in secure parking now for a week. See what happens. Coming over to help you. We got it. $1. There you go. Keep the change. Thank you. We just had secure parking for a week for $4. That's what the parking attendant last time told us to do because we're trying to leave, saying we just came in. Can you open the gate? We'll pay for parking for a week. He's like, they're not gonna get it. He goes, just take the pit ticket in. When you get your new ticket, when you come back, just use that.
Everywhere we went, someone wanted to talk about the GTO, how their uncle had a GTO, their dad had a GTO. They still have a GTO, but it's all in pieces. It was, I can't believe how many people love the GTO more than any. I've honestly never seen anything like, we were going down the road and someone just put two hands up as we're going across the bridge and started yelling, GTO! GTO! I've never done that for anything ever. I couldn't even think of anything I would do that for.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
67.
Nice. Badass car, man. Everyone's looking at that car. Everyone's asking about it. That's a nice car, man. That's the supercar. The other cars are just, that's the car right there, man. It's a great build. Very nice car.
Thank you very much.